RBCS New Zealand, and Software TestWorks. We welcome everyone today to this webinar on the ISTQB Advanced Syllabus. I am Rex Black, President of RBCS, a worldwide testing and quality assurance firm serving clients ranging from small startups to Fortune 20 global enterprises. Since 1994, RBCS has been both a pioneer and a leader in quality hardware and software testing. RBCS has offices in the United States, New Zealand, Australia, and Sri Lanka, with partners around the world. RBCS delivers insight and confidence to our clients, helping them get quality software and hardware products to market on time and with measurable return on investment. RBCS has a team of international consultants that deliver customized training, consulting, and outsourcing services for companies that are looking to improve their testing and quality assurance practices. RBCS has helped hundreds of companies reduce development and support costs while assuring the best quality products are delivered to their customers. I'm the author of Pragmatic Software Testing, Advanced Software Testing Volumes 1 and 2, Foundations of Software Testing, Critical Testing Processes, and Managing the Testing Process, which is now in its third edition. I hold a degree in Computer Science and Engineering from UCLA, and perhaps most pertinent to this presentation, I am also past president of the International Software Testing Qualifications Board and the American Software Testing Qualifications Board. Before we start the presentation, a couple of housekeeping notes. If you have any questions during the course of the webinar, please feel free to submit them throughout the presentation via your webinar interface. There's no need to ask for presentation copies, as the presentation is posted on the web at www.rbcs-us.com. If you are having problems with either the audio or visual components of this webinar, please contact GoToWebinar support. If for whatever reason you cannot get to the webinar online, or if you are dealing with an unreliable connection, please download the slides from the basic library at www.rbcs-us.com, and be sure to use the telephone to connect rather than voice over IP. Okay, on with the show. Today's presentation is on the ISTQB Advanced Syllabus. I am a co-author of that syllabus, and I continue to serve on the ISTQB's Advanced Level Working Party. In fact, I was at a meeting in Kuala Lumpur just a couple weeks ago talking about improvements that we were going to make over the next few years. Now, while the foundation syllabus provides a good foundation for test professionals, I think that it's at the advanced level that things get really interesting. It's at the advanced level where the career path takes off. So today, you'll get a chance to understand the ISTQB program, especially the advanced program, better. So, I want to familiarize you with the ISTQB program and certifications in general as a starting point for those of you who might be coming to this somewhat cold. Then I'll explain the advanced level certification, and we'll talk about the kinds of abilities that candidates must demonstrate to gain the advanced certificate, so you can start to think about how you draw a path, if you will, from where you are now to where you want to be in terms of certification as part of your career advancement. So we'll look at the ISTQB program, its results so far, the structure and origin of the advanced syllabus, where this thing came from and how we built it. And then we'll drill down into the three main modules, the Advanced Test Manager, the Advanced Test Analyst, and the Advanced Technical Test Analyst that are defined within the ISTQB advanced syllabus. Okay, so what is this idea of software tester certification anyway? Well, tester certification should confirm through objective and carefully designed exams the professional capabilities of the software testers. And the important words here, objective. The exams should be based on a well thought out set of capabilities that somebody in particular position should have. The carefully designed piece means that good psychometric concepts and principles are followed in the development of the exams to do the measurement. And if you're not familiar with the term psychometrics, do a web search for it and you'll see what that is, but it's basically professional exam creating. And then the exam itself is a key word there that without some form of examination, a secure exam where it's clear that the person taking the exam and the person receiving the certificate are the same person, then you don't really have a certification program. Now, there are various software tester certifications out there. I, of course, believe that the ISTQB approach is the best. That's why I've spent the better part of this decade, in fact, working to advance the program both as an officer in the various boards and as a participant in these working parties that define the syllabi and such. Now, why do I think ISTQB's approach is the best? Well, for one thing, it is practical and it is real-world focused. The people who develop these syllabi are, as you'll see, practitioners and consultants and trainers and academicians, a mix of people who are really able to bring best practices and bring cutting-edge stuff together and amalgamate it into a set of practical ideas that will actually work in practice in your job. I often tell people that if you take an ISTQB accredited training course, whether it's from RBCS or from anybody, you should go into that with two goals. One is, of course, to pass the exam and get the certification. But the more important one is to change the way that you work for the rest of your professional career as a tester. If you come out with a certificate and no change in behavior, then something has gone wrong. And I'm convinced, through my own personal experience and also from seeing this happen with clients, that you really can use the ISTQB approach to change the way that you work and make yourself more effective and efficient. Now, that said, it does, the program is designed to support you in your career path. It has levels of certification. We have a foundation level, an advanced level, and an expert level, which you'll see, designed to kind of track you as you move along through that critical first, say, 5 to 10 years of your career. Promoting the software testing profession. We at the ISTQB see the syllabi not only as guidance to people studying for exams and guidance to training providers that want to help people study for exams, but also as really a collection of proven best practices and ideas that we encourage the entire community, software testing community, to take advantage of, to use as a touchstone, as it were, a reference point. Now, why do we think that that's good? Well, because the syllabi do, as I said, represent the distilled wisdom of many experts, practitioners, consultants, trainers, academics. There's a very big mix of people involved in creating these documents. It's not just one or two people secret themselves off into a room and say, oh, I've discovered the secret of testing and let me tell you all what it is. There are some certification programs out there that do that, in my opinion, and I think that really limits the value. The whole democratic process by which these ideas are brought together is a key strength for the ISTQB. And last point, training is not required to take the exam, and this is another, I think, key distinguishing characteristic, along with the broad spectrum of people and the democratic nature of the creation of the syllabus. You do not have to take training if you want to take the exam. So, some skeptics will say, oh, this certification stuff is all just a vehicle to generate a lot of revenue for the training companies. And it's true that RBCS makes some amount of money selling ISTQB training year in and year out, but really not anywhere near enough to justify the time I put into it. It's mostly just I put time into it because I believe in it. And one of the reasons I believe in it is because of this last point, that the training is not required to take the exams, that people are free to self-study and to prepare however they want using internet resources or books or online courses or live courses or whatever to get ready to take the exam. Now, here's a snapshot of the ISTQB, and I'm afraid that figure on the right-hand side of the slide might actually be a little out of date. It's hard to keep up because the number of national boards grows so rapidly. When I took over as president in April of 2005, I think it was, March